Namaste, good morning. Seven and eight together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunatu Sahaviyankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Satkamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. On page number 96. Here, after returning from West, after his success in the Parliament of Religions and spending nearly 3.5–4 years in the West, Swami Vivekananda returned, and from Colombo to Almora, he traveled and gave wonderful speeches. In one of the first discourses, he told like this: "The longest night seems to be passing away. The sorest trouble seems to be coming to an end at last. The seeming corpse appears to be awaking. She is awakening this motherland of ours from her deep, long sleep. None can resist her anymore. Never is she going to sleep anymore. No outward powers can hold her back anymore. For the infinite giant is rising to her feet." With a wonderful mission, Swamiji went to the West to disseminate the India's glorious spiritual knowledge among the people of the West freely. So, after his success there, after seeing his success there, after establishing some societies there to preach Indian Vedanta, Swamiji returned to wake his own brothers and sisters. India was ruled by several other countries for hundreds of years, yet it did not lose its identity because of its glorious past. Yet it had some setback. That's why it was ruled by other countries. Yet they could not destroy the culture or traditions of the India. The Sanatana Dharma will exist for eternity. And Swami had a wonderful mission for the future. What he is going to teach his brothers, his own brothers, his countrymen. That's why even while returning from the West, one of the disciples asked, "Swamiji, until now you have stayed in this glorious and rich, cultured and developed nation. Now you are returning to your old, dirty, poor country. How are you feeling now?" Then Swamiji said, "I loved India before coming here. Now the very dust of India is also very holy to me." That was the reverence Swamiji had for India, this great motherland of ours. Even the Jada becomes conscious. It comes to life, where the highest ideals are practiced. That's why Swamiji used to say, renunciation and service, Tyagamu and Seva. Intensify the country in these channels, everything will be set right. Several people tries to, through several reforms, by accepting several theories, different kinds of theories, they want to solve the problem outwardly, but it is a momentary. But the problem will be really solved when the people are taught like this. Through renunciation and service only, we can rise together. Nothing more than that. And when people endowed with this kind of wonderful character, great things can be accomplished. If you want to see great things, great sacrifices also required. Otherwise, it is not possible. And Swamiji was again and again reminding the people of India about its glorious past. In one of the lectures, Swami told like this: O India, forget not that the ideal of thy womanhood is Sita, Savitri, Damayanti. Forget not that the God thou worship is the great ascetic of ascetics, the all-renouncing Shankara, the Lord of Uma. Forget not that thy marriage, thy wealth, thy life are not for sense pleasure, are not for thy individual personal happiness. Westerns are only up to some extent. They were able to manipulate the physical world, and they were able to invent some things that we call development, forgetting our India's glorious past. And for us, nothing is impossible, because several people have manifested in their lives about those divine qualities by intense tapas. All sages, all saints and devotees, sadhakas, they were not the escapists from the society. They are the real conquerors of the world. They faced the death, and they were able to know highest truths, as if a tangible thing that we see in this phenomenal world. In the same way, they witnessed the highest truths. That's why Swamiji wanted all the Indians has to know about their glorious past. Through the power of their brahmacharya and shraddha, through the power of their ancient wisdom, they can once again conquer this world. There is no doubt about it. That's why Swamiji said, the longest night seems to be passing away. We have not conquered any other country. We have not invaded any other country. Rather than, we have welcomed each and every country. Like all the rivers merge into the sea, but the sea is unchanged. In the same way, several traditions, several cultures, several country people entered into our country, even though we have not changed. We have our wonderful traditions, we have wonderful cultures. The thing that we want is, in every moment of life, we should remember, we have come on this earth to do great things, and we are going to do it again. Just by not disseminating the wonderful knowledge among the people of the world, we are in this state today. Once we intensify ourselves in these two channels, renunciation and service, Tyagamu Seva, then everything is possible. And several people may think politics or military power or financial power can solve the problem. But if the character of the man is not changed, even if you put the wealth of the all world, that will not be sufficient for a single village. Man's needs are very little. his wants and desires and are there more. When he satisfied with those needs, after fulfilling those needs, if he can divert his mind for higher ideals, then he will see the difference. Simple living and high thinking that we should possess. Okay, that we have to remember, that we have to see in our lives the change that is happening in our day-to-day life by applying them in your each and every activity. All the best. Have a wonderful day ahead. Please pass to class.